Hello everyone, this is Riley Worstell today with your Google Sheets tutorial. Today we are going to go over some math functions. So to start off here, we just have the even function. And this just tells us, or this just rounds up to the nearest even number. So here we have even A2, which 2 doesn't need to be rounded, right? And here we have even A10, which is 0.25, but it rounds up to the nearest even number. So we have A10.25 rounded up would be to 2 would be the next even number. So now we have the next function is the exponential function, and you know how this works if you understand basic math. If not, you can just look up Euler's number. And here we just have the exponential function of 2, shows the formula, returns your value, and then it works with 22. And that would also work if you just did cell A2, and then it would do the exponential of 1. Okay, let's go on and make the next one here visible for you all. Okay, and this one is factorial. So you do equals fact and then your number. So 3 would be 3 times 2 times 1, which would be 6, as you can see there. And then factorial of 5, which is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2, which ends up being 120. And here, this is usually how it's notated, like if you learned it in a math class or something like that. And next we have the factorial double. It's just fact double and then your number. And if you don't understand how the double factorial works, I'm sure you can just look up double factorial and you'll be able to use the fact double and understand it better. Okay, the floor function. So the floor function rounds down to a specified value. So here we have A7, so we have 20, and we're rounding it down by 0.7. So 19.6 is the closest number to 20 that is divisible by 0.7. And then, or you can just do floor, and it doesn't have to be a specified value. And int will actually work there as well, but we'll see that. And that's A12, so that would be 0.75, and rounds down to 0. Okay, to the next one here. Let's make that visible. So we got int. So int of A9 is the int of 1.2 is 1 because it rounds down to the nearest integer. So this is very similar to this, except you don't have to specify, or I guess you can't specify another value. You know, with int of A12, so 0.75, it's going to be 0. Okay, we have the next function we're going to do here. So is even, and I'll go ahead and highlight this one as well. Or not. And make sure we click that. Okay, so we have is even and is odd. So is even returns a Boolean value based off of whether it is even or not. So A8, 25 is obviously an odd number. But, so therefore we get false, because if it was even, so if it was 26, it would give us true. So here we have is even A3. Well, yes, 2 is an even number. So let's go over here to this one, and is odd A8, so 25. Yep, that is true, because before we did is even A, and that was false. Come here, is odd A3. It is not odd because 2 is an even number. And I'm not entirely sure if we have any more functions here. We do have more functions, that is right. So we have ln here, which is the log with base e. And so you have ln of A10 is negative 1.3, and that's how you write it. And then ln of A5, so ln of 4 is 1.3862, and then we do the log of a specified value. or the log of a number to a specified value base. So log A6 of 20, so A6 10 log 20, so you get 0.76 there, and then you come over here, log A11 to the specified number 2, which gives you -1. We're going to come here, and we have log of 10, so this is just log base 10. Then we have log base 10 of A12 is 0.75. This is the notation equals log and then the numbers 10. And then log base 10 of 10 or A6 is just 1, as you should know. Thank you.